3 metres, but more likely 2.5 metres. So it's got to be at your reach height normally. So we'll just continue on. It pulls the branch down. It's actually snaps it here. And then it eats all the leaves. So, I mean, it's beautiful, but it's not very fair. This is the mesh. See, I've put the black cones here along here. That's part of the start of the fruit guild. So when you put a fruit tree down, always put a fruit guild. So that's going to bring in the pollinators and the predators, and the biodiversity of your herbs and your flowers and little shrubs, etc. Help the soil microbiology. Good soil microbiology helps the tree. So always fruit guild.
Fruit guild.
Also this here, this is part of, I do the Ellen White method with a bit of Amanda twist. And it's a special way of doing it, that all my fruit trees have a minimum 1 metre holes, and then I put lots of good stuff. So I would normally start with, if you do the Ellen White method, you might put the egg pipe around, then you'll have a rock there, and you do metal dust, and I would start with sticks, bark mulch, soft prunings, and then I will mix with the native soil. You'll have like things like straw, mushroom compost, coffee grounds, eggshells, food scraps, tea leaves. You could put nail clippings, hair in, whatever, anything organic, and it'll help increase the soil life. So,
The pipes are for draining the water, right?
the pipes are actually to hold.
Okay.
When they, in the Ellen White method,
Okay.
they do make the circle like this,
Okay.
and then they put the rock under so that the tree has to, like, it kind of could
Go.
anchor around the rock. And down, and the metal dust is to the electricity conductivity.
Okay.
Oh, you see, the fruit's been already knocked down from the birds, and look, they're going for it. So it's a real shame that I haven't netted it. It's actually too tall to net, which is a shame. But I have just bought little bags, and I'm going to do experiment to see if we can save any of it.
Yeah. We had a peep at our store like that.
Yeah.
And I think possums just came in one evening.
One fell swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also noticed that these 2 bananas have just grown from me throwing the banana trunks down. This is free resource, right? I get free bark mulch, I get free bunny straw. So the straw with the bunny poo is so fabulous. I get autumn leaves I collect from all the neighbours. I get free cardboard. I'm up for anything free.
Where do you
Compost.
where do you source the straw from? Like
A local bunny, a lady sells bunny.
okay.
Earlock
Yep.
bunnies.
Yep. So she's like a breeder.
Yes.
Yep.
And she sells bunny products as well as bunnies.
That's very
And I said to her, I said chemicals. If she's going to worm them, she tells me.
Yep.
So it's really great. Yeah. So here, this is just another entrance. Again, people give me stuff, so I love it. Somebody just gave me that old thing, so it's just going to be another entrance into the amphitheatre. We're going to collapse this cubby. Going to leave that first bit. Going to collapse the drawbridge and the first bit of cubby. Somebody suggested a couple of Christmases ago I should put a little cabin there, and I went, oh, the children's space? No, I can't do that. There's hardly any children come here. Even my grandson only occasionally plays in there. So I figured there's enough nature that it would be fun to have a little cabin there for volunteers or myself or whatever. When I was in Thailand, I was getting occasional water now, so I started to here's a bit of inspiration. I drag people off the street sometimes, and I say, oh, do you know I'm building a community space? Do you want to have a look? And someone will go, oh. And when they reluctantly come, I can do it in 5 minutes because they're really not interested. The ones that are interested, who were coming along here, and this was just like a dirt ramp kind of thing up to the children's talking circle here, which is beautifully decorated in the pink mandevilla. And I just get this inspired thought, oh, staircase there would be nice. Now, this is the only treated pine on the property. Everything else is hardwood. And that was really important to me because I wanted to go for organic certification. Now I will not bother because you don't need it. You just need, your customers need to know it's chemical free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may or may not go. It depends how much it costs. If not 2,000, I won't do it. What I also wanted to do is I had all these orange trees, and I don't remember buying that many orange trees, but I bought all these orange Valencias. So we've put them here, and now that my volunteers wired this off, they are starting to grow again, which is really exciting. And you'll see the wallaby strip this as well.
Yeah.
Look at that. Clearly doesn't like green oranges. So it's going to have to be raised. And but there's 3 there, and there's 4 orange trees here. If that tree had never been hit, it would be up to here by now. It's been hit so hard so many times. Even though this is a little bit off my property here, these 2 levels, I use it as a fire buffer, and it's also a good place for kids to play if they want, or just to lay here at night time on a full moon is nice. So that's all natural, national park here, so I can never get built out, which is great. So the frog pond is built from an old fire. There's an old tractor tyre behind you next to the tree, which is the size of it. And obviously the bush rock comes from here, because we have so much of it. This is just watch your heads here. So this is a hybrid giant pink mandibilla, and it's really come along. 3 plants died, I replaced them. 3 different plants died, and I haven't replaced them. So they're a little bit tricky to get. But this is called the children's talking circle. And I was going to put seating, not where the pond is, but kind of seating here. That's going to be a graduated, because there's a lot of water comes down there, so that'll be step down with gravel. And I'll take you this way. If somebody has a trouble, just to get somebody to help me lift up. This overgrown area, there's some big rocks in there. It's going to be planted up with some little native flowers and stuff, and it's a children's reflection point just here. This was built because I had blueberries in it. The weeds prefer it more than the blueberries. I've lost, but then again I don't water so much. This is a triple grafted apple, so I cleaned a house for that. I thought that was a good exchange. Yeah. This is all turmeric. If anybody wants to take some turmeric home, you're welcome. Come
Do you
on.
mean the leaves?
Turmeric.
What's that?
How do you
Oh, look at
harvest
this one. This one's in flower. Oh, that's great to show you. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? They were just covered in flowers last year. It was amazing. So come this way. This is me wanting to green up the space and not know where to put things. I've thrown in 4 hybrid finger lines, and I had this Tamarillo, and I asked it where it wanted to go, but I probably should have negotiated a little bit better. What we've had to do is put some posts and screw it into the wall and tie it back, but it loves this position. It absolutely loves it. So you'll have to just walk around or bob your head or something. And you'll see my love of bananas again. Oh, that's another banana in fruit. You have to go, no, I knew that. I've not seen that before. That's brand new.
Yes, that's very beautiful.
That's amazing. That is very, very cool. All right, you'll see. Come on in this messy bit. Come through here. This is all gourmet mushroom mycelium, and it comes from a gourmet mushroom grower up at Lawson. It's no good to hold water though, but it does good for aeration and myceliating the soil. I put, I think I only planted 3 bananas there, but they've taken off. I'm going to help people up here.
I'm good.
You're
Thank
good?
you.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a ginger.
Oh, I wondered if it was ginger.
Not a real ginger, a flowering ginger. But the bees love it, so until this space gets properly done, it can stay there. You see, I've been I have the finger lines here, and then I have finger lines in top.
You okay?
Who's that? Male or female?
The mannequin. No, that was
The mannequin's fine. It won't be hurt. It's fine. Just come up, just so I know you're safe. A lot of hazards this place. Okay. You might Ben, can you just somebody doesn't trip on it? And in my ear it was men's space, and I went, yeah. Then I thought, where am I going to put it? The old chicken yard. This is the old chicken yard. So where the lovely one with the camera is.
That's you.
What?
Is there's another one. I saw a black cockatoo. If you see a black cockatoo in Australia, it's got a specific street. Look up, it's good indigenous medicine.
Yeah.
Look at my finger.
So, you got it? Yeah.
God, they're so cute. Are you kidding?
I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I knew we were going to have a men's space. Be careful of that spiky plant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's actually the rootstock, which I have to trim that back. And that one's back. Well, the little one. So, men's space. I went and surveyed men from 20 to 90 something. So I did the veterans. And I said, what would you need to connect with men in an outdoor setting where you would feel comfortable? So obviously, men's shed. I ran topic. And then one young bloke said, he was 24. He said, well, we need a men's shed. We have to repair something or build something, so when the conversation gets too intense, we can pretend to focus on what we're doing.
That's okay.
Gold, that's gold.
Yeah, that's
oh
really.
my God, it's this with goosebumps. Anyway, the veteran said, well, dear, we're old and pretty. Anyway, so there's $100 not gift voucher, what do you call it? Competition is to design the space, only for men, to design the men's space. And I've got 2 designs in. So what we've got with all the results was men's shed, outdoor kitchen, barbecue, fire pit, pizza oven, smoking shed, brewing shed. What else was there?
Yeah.
Seed raising beds, vegetable beds, obviously some fruit trees. I put the shower in, toilet. My friend said I shouldn't have to deal with men's shite. So I should put in a sewer toilet, not a compost toilet. But anyway, so the shed would go there, and it was kind of in this area. But it'll be, I'm hoping it'll be earth built. It will be sponsored by men. Did you get the word sponsored? I reckon. Does everybody understand when I say that, girls? Yeah, good. Designed by men, built by men, funded by men.
Yeah.
So I think when we could provide a men's space, it would be really good for men's mental health. I know we have other men's sheds around, but not enough. So the men will come. I hope they come soon, because it's already been a few years. That's just my bee equipment in there. I am going to put the bees just on the back of that, because I need to keep them away from the kids. So they'll hit a sweet potato wall and go up and out. So we'll continue this way.